want to talk to you about the difference between perception and reality. We get ready to go on a family trip, and we drive to the airport. When we get on the plane, we get nervous when we get ready to go off on the plane because we think somehow that the flight is very dangerous, when in fact the drive to get to the airport was actually the most dangerous part of our day. But danger isn't about reality. Danger is about perception. I'm scared of pit bulls. The dog pit bull, I'm frightened of them because I think they're the most dangerous biting dogs in the world. And I was talking to some guy at the Humane Society, and he says, no. Chow chows, they bite way more people than pit bulls do. And I thought, wait a minute, I never hear anything about chow chows. Well, there's a Bay Area Rapid Transit in San Francisco, around where I live here, in California. Very progressive, freest place in the world to live. The transit police officer kills an innocent guy, a black guy. A white cop kills a black guy who's innocent, and it gets filmed on videotape. Well, people are protesting and they're upset. So what does the Bay Area Rapid Transit Police, what do they do when there's a protest getting ready to happen? They shut off all cell phone towers in the area. So the people couldn't organize and protest. What country does that sound like? Does that sound like America? That sounds crazy. Here in America, we have a perception, some people have a perception, that Muslims are into child brides. That part of being a Muslim is small children getting married and betrothed. And somehow, if you go to these Muslim countries, it's all these men raping these small children. Well, it's not true. It's happening. These things have been happening all over the world, including here in America. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 43,000 Brazilians at this moment are married and are under the age of 14. Not a Muslim in the bunch. Maybe there might be a couple. 43,000 Brazilians right now are married and under the age of 14. Funny about perceptions. I live in California. There are people say, I'm frightened to come to California and I won't come here because of the earthquakes. I was born and raised here. I don't know anybody who's ever died from an earthquake. It's so remote, it's so rare. But if you don't know, Americans not liking Muslims. A Roman Catholic high school dropped plans for a Ramadan dinner after hearing complaints about its partnership with the Muslim group that federal officials have linked to a terror financing case. Now, let's think about reality. What is terror financing? If I donated money to a Palestinian cause, might that be terror financing? I don't know. Cincinnati Archbishop Dennis Schur received emotionally charged emails, mostly from outside the area, and asked the girls' school to cancel plans to host the Friday night dinner. The dinner to build goodwill with Muslims will be held instead at a church parish center. So they're having it. Big groups of Christians getting together with groups of Muslims in America. So you got a perception? Let's look at reality. What is reality in the world? Reality is that most people are good. Most people are kind. Let's not buy into a fantasy and make it our reality. Here, everybody, I've got a statistic that people probably didn't realize was true, that you are 5 times more likely to get struck by lightning than to get bit by a Muslim. Well, actually, I might have mixed that up with a shark. I think you're 5 times more likely to get struck by a shark than just get struck by a car. That's not right. Well, I think that you're 100 times more likely. Oh, that's not right either. I made that one up, but I don't even know